Hi, it's Tina Brinkley-Potts and ShaChena Gibbs, and we are now on video 2, talking about the importance of your business line when you are going in business. So regardless of whether or not you are, regardless of whether or not you're in business, you're starting a business, we want to help you get organized so you can go further in this digital economy. And in the first video, we talked about creating a telephone number, why it's important to have a business line. So if you haven't watched that video, then please jump back over and watch that one, because that one is really important too. And in this video, we're going to show you how to import your contacts. It's about organization. ShaChena, thanks again for being here. And did you want to say anything about importing your contacts before I get started?
No, yeah, we always say no, right? And say something, right? So importing the right contacts. Make sure you don't import all your contacts, because all your contacts may not, or may, but the ones who are not business oriented, like your family and stuff, don't import them. Make sure this is for business, because we are talking about growing your business using this phone number. So be mindful of who numbers you are importing into the Keap feature, the Keap app, because you don't want to get reported as spam or anything like that. So be mindful about when you bring those contacts in. But this, again, like I said before, this is a game changer to building your business just with a phone number. And you're gonna want to hug Tina later. If you see me, you can hug me for, and I'll send it to her. But this is a game changer for your business. So pay attention to each and every video that you should watch.
Wow, I love that. I don't know why I'm not seeing my thing on the screen, but I love what you just said. Now, I do have a little caveat to that. I have some clients, but this is advanced. So if you're going to do this, you need somebody to actually work with you to do it. I have some clients who are so overwhelmed with their business and their personal life that we actually use Keap to help them get organized, right? Okay. So let's say, you're an entrepreneur and you're doing it by yourself. And you've been horrible at remembering things about your family, birthdays, this, that, or the other. We can actually set it so that we don't send out emails and stuff to our friends and family, but we can also have their contact in here so we can create these reminders for ourselves. Okay. George Fraser, you know who George Fraser is, right?
Yes.
Oh, I actually have, I was at this thing called the 1209 Affair in New York a long time ago, right?
Yes, those were my partners.
Oh, see, listen, small world. And that's where I met George Fraser and heard him speak, right? And he talked about these things that he started doing so that people wouldn't interrupt his day. He started calling his family members on a schedule, right? So like he could call them and he would say things like, hey, ShaChena, I don't got a lot of time. I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you, blah, 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 right? And so he never went more than 30 days without talking to someone, right? Mm-hmm. And what I've done, and I'm gonna have to share that with you, I'll send it to you. I've actually created that system in Keap as a campaign so that you could remember to call people. We have birthday reminders in here.
I like the birthday reminder.
Yeah, so I'll share you with that stuff offline. So, but I love that you said that, because that brought me to the thing. But that's an advanced thing. Yeah. So ShaChena's right, don't do it. But if you're looking for something later, Talk to us.
Yeah,
We
because
can
I
help.
used to have a family member, right? Back when we was just using Yahoo groups and Yahoo emails,
Mhm.
right? And Yahoo email had a lot of features that a lot of people wasn't aware of, but I was. But I send out an introduction to. They had the group, so we had a family group, right?
Mhm.
So in the family group, I sent the because when my cousin added me, a lot of the family I didn't know. So I introduced myself and I talked about my business because that's what I did, right?
Mhm.
And then I would have it like it wasn't like a schedule, but I was, I had scheduled to go in every time, I had something new going on and everything. The family did not like that at all.
Mhm.
They didn't want you talking about, they didn't want to hear about your business and stuff like that. So what happened was, I don't know which family member, but one of the family members reported me as spam. So I
Mm.
couldn't comment on anything in the group
Oh no.
because they didn't want to hear somebody, they was like, you always talk about your business. I'm like, this is what I do. So you want to be mindful if you are your messages on the screen. If you are gonna do this with and go to that advanced level or just adding your family contacts, the reason why I'm saying don't do be mindful of it because there are family members who or friends who may not want that information and they may spam you and say, you never know what they're thinking. So I don't want you to get your number spammed or reported. So that's why I'm saying to be careful, especially if you new to this.
Yeah.
If there's something new, just be mindful about importing people's numbers. Now, if you do it, there is, I know she's getting ready to tell you how to import and probably in the future videos, but there is a way to say, hey, my name is ShaChena. This is my new number for X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 instead of just adding them. So pay attention to all the videos. Each step builds into the next step. So that way you can set this up correctly and use it properly. And
Yes.
to your advantage, where your build business is able to grow and scale. Um, and then when you get a virtual assistant, you be so educated on this app that you can teach them how to use it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And that's definitely that is definitely a goal here. When I'm helping create processes and strategies, I'm creating them in a way that you can add a VA into your life and that person can really help you and you already have the processes. One of the things that I've learned when it comes to the VA world is not all VAs, number one, are not created equal. And when you bring a VA into your business, you really want to have your strategies and your processes in place, and then they're following a process for you. Unfortunately, most people are hiring VAs and expecting them to already know the process, and that's why sometimes people don't get results. So ShaChena brought up a lot of points for this one. I love that. So can you see my screen on my phone?
Yes.
Okay, well, why don't I see it on here? Okay.
I see it says your phone, your name, your phone number. It says do not disturb. It looked like the setup window.
Oh, okay. It is the setup window. So that's wonderful. Okay, as long as you see it. So down at the bottom, because I don't see it. So that's why I was asking. So down at the bottom, when you log into the Keap app, you will see where it says communication is the first tab down here. If you're looking at the bottom, and right now there's a 1 there. Then it shows contacts, it shows tasks, and then it shows settings. And I'm sorry, I have a lot of people texting me during this. I should have put my do not disturb and I didn't. So if you click settings, you get to the screen that you see that I'm on. As you can see, we can hit do not disturb right here. Now, this do not disturb does not control your entire phone. It only controls the Keap app. So I just want you to know that, right? And if you just keep scrolling to the bottom, you will see where it says import business contacts. So I am going to click that, and then you click import contacts. So if I were to click import contacts, it's now showing everything I have in here. And I have probably 30,000 contacts right now in my phone, from just different business ventures, all kinds of stuff. So I'm not going to do it. But basically, if I wanted to, I could literally just start clicking, and you see where it's putting the blue, right? So if I wanted to, I'm not going to do it, but I'm just showing you, if I'm importing these people or these companies, I'm finally to the B's, right? Like I could just start saying, these are the people I want to import. So now in the upper right corner, you see import 7. I would click that, and then it would import them, right? This can help you get your contacts imported. You can tag them. We will talk about tagging in another video too, because that's important. Tagging is one of the ways I decide who, because again, sometimes I need people in the system for organization. I might not necessarily be emailing them, but I want them all in so I could be organized. That is what I would do. So that's how you import in Keap. Again, keeping everything in one system so that you can be completely organized and do things faster. ShaChena, did you want to say anything else on this one?
No, not in this part. I'm good.
Awesome. All right, well, that's the end of this video. In the next one, we're going to talk about caller ID, about blocking calls, and we're going to go down a little bit more of what's going on the settings. So see you in the next video. Bye.